Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to read Macbeth Act 5 Scene 7. And in this scene we are in the actual start of the battle on stage. On stage battle. And we are going to fight with Macbeth. Macbeth displays a fierce determination to fight. They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like I must fight the course. So this is a reference to the famous, very popular sport. Take note, popular sport in England. That is called bear baiting. What happened in this case? In this case, a bear is just tied to a stake. So what is that? A bear is tied to a stake. And now dogs are set to kill. Dogs are set to attack it. The bear had to fight the dogs every time they attacked it. You have to understand the whole course. The bear had to fight. The bear had to fight the dogs every time they attacked it. And the course Macbeth is referring to, that each bout of fighting is called course. Each bout of fighting is called course. So Macbeth is comparing himself to a bear and his enemies are dogs. And he is telling that his position is no better than that bear. He is now tied to a stake and he can do nothing just to fight the courses. So I explain this game just to make you understand what does it mean by the course. What does it mean by the word course? Just for that reason. What is he? That was not born of woman. So now Macbeth is just thinking about the second part of the prophecy. Macbeth is now depending on the second part of the prophecy. What was that prophecy? That no one who is born out of woman can vanquish Macbeth. The first part of the prophecy that if Birnam Wood can reach Dunsinane, no one can vanquish Macbeth till Birnam Wood can reach Dunsinane. So that prophecy is proved false. And now Macbeth, with a weak heart, with a weak hope, is depending on the second part of the prophecy. That is, no one who is born of woman will kill Macbeth. Such a one am I to fear or none? So Macbeth is confused. That he is saying that only a man not born of a woman can defeat me, and there is no such a man. Is it possible that no man can born out of a woman? So I am to fear only such a man and nobody else. Even now Macbeth is believing the witches. Enter young Seward. I have told you that Seward's son, young Seward, enters. Young Seward, what is thy name? He is asking. Young Seward does not know Macbeth, so he is asking. Everyone is searching for Macbeth, and those who are from English troop, they does not know Macbeth. They does not know how Macbeth looks like. So he is asking. He is so innocent that he is asking, what is thy name? Thou will be afraid to hear it. You will be afraid to hear my name. No, though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any in the hell. No, I will not be afraid. Even if you call yourself by a name which is hotter. Here hotter means is terrible. The word hotter means dangerous or terrible. Even you call yourself by a hotter name, means a terrible name than any in the hell. In a hell there is demons and devils, but even if you call yourself even more dangerous name, I will not be afraid. Macbeth. My name is Macbeth. This is a famous line. From where it is taken? You can ask that from which scene, which act this line is taken. My name is Macbeth. You can write a novel upon it. My name is Macbeth. Okay. This is so, just I feel this line is so motivating. The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear. The devil cannot utter a more hateful name than this name. This name we hate most. This name is Macbeth. So this line can be, the devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful. So which title is referred to here? The title Macbeth. No, nor more fearful. No, devil could not utter any name more fearful, more frightening. Macbeth is accepting it. Macbeth is accepting his frightening role. Young Seward, thou liest, abhorred tyrant. You are a liar, you are hateful tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest. With my sword I'll prove that you are telling a lie, that I am going to kill you. They fight and young Seward is slain. They fight and young Seward is killed by Macbeth. Macbeth, thou wast born of woman, so as I can kill you. This proves that you are born of a woman. But words I smile at. But I shall face swords I smile at. I will face swords with a smile. Now Macbeth is regaining some confidence. After his slain young Seward, he is regaining some confidence. That I shall face sword with a smile, and weapons laugh to scorn, and I can scorn, mock at the weapons. Brandished means wielded. So Macbeth is now quite confident, wielded by man that is of a woman born. So I shall face sword with a smile and shall mock at weapons wielded by any man who is born of a woman. You are born of a woman. Exit. Alarms, enter Macduff. That way the noise is coming from this way. Tyrant, show thy face. Tyrant is Macbeth. If thou best slain and with no stroke of mine, if you are going to die and without any stroke of mine. Actually Macduff is so ready to take revenge. He is boiling with fury to take revenge. So if you are killed without a blow from me, my wife and children's ghost will haunt me still. So I'll feel guilt. My wife and children's ghost will haunt me. I cannot strike at wretched Khans, whose arms are hired to bear their slaves. So my children and wife are going to will not forgive me for their murder, and their ghost will keep haunting me. I do not feel like attacking these miserable Irish mercenaries who have been hired by you to carry weapons. So I am not going to fight with this person, wretched Khans. Wretched Khans means the foot soldiers, those who are hired. Those who are hired by you. I want to fight with you, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Staves means spears. You just hired them. They are not fighting for you. You have hired them. Either you, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge I sheathe again undeeded. Only you, Macbeth, and with an unbattered edge. Unbattered edge means unblunted, not blunted, but sharp. Unbattered edge, not undamaged, not unused. Therefore, it is unblunted. Either I must fight you, Macbeth, or I shall put my sword back into the scabbard with its blade unused. So, I am only going to fight with you. Either I am going to fight with you, or I am going to put my sword back into my scabbard. Scabbard means the place where the sword is kept. The cover of the sword. I see again undeeded. Okay, that I am going to just undid this without any deed. I am not going to put my weapon on anyone else except you. There thou should be. I think you are there. I should find you at that place. By this great clatter. Clatter means sound, noise, sound of fighting. Sound of fighting. One of the greatest notes seems bruited. One of the greatest notes seems bruited means notified. So actually Macbeth is going towards the scene, actual scene. He is going to find Macbeth, that I should find you at that spot. The great noise of battle is coming from there. So it seems that some greatest importance of fighting is going on there, so you must be there. So in this way Macbeth is going to find Macbeth. Let me find him, fortune, oh my fortune, make it possible for me to find him. Him means, him refers to Macbeth. And more I beg not, I don't beg anything else. So this speech actually refers to Macbeth's tremendous passion of revenge, passion for revenge. Macbeth's innocent son and wife are killed. So Macbeth is want revenge. And Macbeth is feeling that he will use his sword only on Macbeth. Exit Arms, enter Malcolm and Seward. Seward, this way, my lord, the castle is gently rendered. Come on, this way. This castle has been rendered. Rendered means surrendered. Castles gently. So the castle has been surrendered by the enemy without a struggle. Rendered means surrendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The tyrant's men, the soldiers, are not now fighting on both sides. Do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself profess yours, and little is to do. The tyrant's men are fighting on both sides. That what does it mean? Actually, they are forced to fight against Malcolm, but they are not interested in fighting against Malcolm. So they are not fighting actually. They are fighting just not wholeheartedly. The noble thanes are fighting bravely in the battle on our behalf. The victory is almost declares itself by to be yours, and there is very little to be done. Everything is very prominent that we are going to win. The tyrant's people are fighting not wholeheartedly. Most of the blows are going outside, so we are going to win. And Malcolm, we have met with foes that strike beside us. So Malcolm is reinforcing that speech of Seward, that we have encountered enemies. The enemies who are just deliberately avoid fighting. Strike beside us, not strike on us, but strike beside us. Here rendered means surrender, and you must remember this word, gently. Gently means peacefully. Without any struggle, we don't have to fight so much for their surrender. And these soldiers on the part of our enemy, they do not strike on us, but strike beside us. Seward. And till now Seward does not know that his son is killed. Enter sack the castle. Okay. So the siege is broken, and the siege is broken on the part of Macbeth. And the first, I tell you the first point, that they can enter the castle by breaking the castle, by breaking the barricade. So that is the strategy, and they are successful. Malcolm is successful. Exit alarm. So with that, the scene 7 ends, and in the next scene we will find, next scene is the ultimate scene, and there we find the end of Macbeth. The end of the play Macbeth, and also the end of the life of Macbeth. Okay, wait for that and stay with me. Thank you.